Hello, welcome to William's English Lessons. Let's start. Milton Hershey was a great entrepreneur. He came from a poor family and ended up one of the richest people in the United States. Hershey started one of the world's most famous chocolate companies. He used his money to help others. Hershey was born on September 13, 1857, in Derry Township, Pennsylvania. Because his family moved around a lot, he attended 6 different schools. When he was 14, he left school to work as an apprentice to a candy maker. Hershey was not successful right away, but he worked very hard. He tried opening several businesses over the years, which all failed. In 1883, he started the Lancaster Caramel Company. This time, his business took off. In 1893, Hershey went to the Colombian Exposition in Chicago, Illinois. A German company was showing how to make chocolate. At the time, it was a treat only for rich people. He wanted to share it with everyone. But first, he had to figure out a good recipe. Hershey began to experiment with making milk chocolate. In 1895, he started the Hershey Chocolate Company. The first chocolate items he sold were cocoa powder and chocolate-covered caramels. In 1898, he married Catherine Sweeney. In 1900, Hershey introduced the Hersheys Bar. That same year, he sold his caramel company for an amazing $1 million. He started building a new factory in Derry Church, Pennsylvania. He chose this place because it was close to dairy farms. The dairy farms supplied fresh milk for Hershey's chocolate. Derry Church is also close to the ports of New York and Philadelphia. That is where he got the sugar and cocoa beans to make chocolate. The factory opened in 1905. Hershey built a beautiful town near the factory. It had nice houses for the employees to live in. The town had schools, parks, and churches. He built a trolley system for his workers to ride to and from work. In 1907, Hershey created Hershey Park as a place to have picnics. He later added a playground, a swimming pool, a zoo, and a bowling alley. There were also rides. Hershey Park became very popular and grew over time. Today, it is a large amusement park. Hershey and his wife were never able to have children. Together, they opened a school for orphan boys. They thought of these boys as their children. After his wife died in 1915, Hershey continued their charitable work. As Hershey grew older, his factory and town grew in size. So did his wealth. He was very generous with his money. He gave most of it to the Hershey Trust Company. This company still uses his money to support the Milton Hershey School and other charities today. Hershey worked hard to achieve his dreams. He never gave up, even when faced with failure. He always gave help to his workers and others who had less than he did. His generosity continues to live on. Hershey was a hard worker. He continued to work until he was more than 80 years old. He died in Hershey, Pennsylvania in 1945. Thank you for watching. 谢谢观看。